Alrighty, guys, good morning. We are going to be picking up from where we left off in yesterday's guide. And hopefully you guys are actually enjoying the series so far. We got through quite a little bit yesterday. Pretty much just through, the basic building your character. And again, I apologize for pretty much having to keep hopping out of frame yesterday. And actually, I'm going to fix this real quick. Just so that looks a little bit better. But yeah, so here we are again, diving into Darksouls 3. We are going based off of the night build, like I said yesterday, just so that way those of you who this is your first time through Dark Souls, it's a little bit easier, and there's not too much complicated. Unfortunately, yesterday we kind of ended on a bad note. We did get invaded, and that kind of led to us having less souls. So let's try to kind of clean up the mess that was getting invaded yesterday and go from there. Anyway, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to go back down through these guys. If you guys wanted to know about items or anything that was in this area, just go into my videos and look at yesterday's stream. Just because there's really not much else to get in this area except for grabbing our souls back and dealing with the dragon. But anyway, guys, thank you for stopping in and coming to see the stream. Oh shit, there we go, boom. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to get some God Eater up and going today as well. Now, the biggest thing is that this guy that I just took out, whenever you see him, you always want to get rid of the lantern guys. The lantern guys can wake all of these guys up, and it makes things much more difficult and much harder to deal with. It's not impossible, it's annoying. Now, I am going through this just because I want those couple of extra souls, and there's no such thing as too many souls in Dark Souls. Just because, again, like I was saying yesterday, they are your life essence. They are everything that has to do with your cash flow and everything that has to do with your level up. Experience and money. But anyway, guys, if you're joining up and seeing this, please share if you know anyone who would be interested in it or interested in the type of games that I do play. God Eater, Dark Souls 2. I am going to be getting some more community-driven games up. Like, I am going to definitely try to get some, oh, good lord, why can't I think of the name of it? Can't for the life of me think of the name of that game. I am going to start trying to get more games that I can have you guys come in on and not just, solo walkthroughs. I'll do some of the walkthroughs, just because, again, there are some tutorials out there, but I like doing the whole complete walkthrough. And Jake, when you're watching, you're kind of the inspiration for that. So let's see if we have enough dexterity. We do. How are we doing on arrows? We do not have enough. Okay, so unfortunately, you can get past this dragon. You can run when he's not breathing fire and get into that door. But I'm going to show you. I mean, it's time consuming. It really is. But it's one of those things that it's kind of worth investing in. Hold on, get a message on Discord. Alright. Gonna run back up here. And we're gonna go back to Firelink Shrine really quick. Alright, so we're gonna go to the hand, the Firekeeper. And, oh, you know what? No, we already have the dex. Totally thought that we did not have enough dex to use the bow. And we have the bow equipped. Alright, so let's come over to her. We're gonna go to purchase and go to arrows. We're gonna get the wood arrows, and we're gonna just get the maximum. Now that you've done that, as soon as you go here, you'll have the max put on you, and we can go shoot the dragon, because that's just what we're gonna do. Alright. And alright, let's do that really quick. And let's do that really quick. And then get rid of that. Alright. And alright, so again, like I said, every time that you go somewhere, you use the bonfire, rest at the bonfire, the enemies are always going to respawn. And luckily he didn't scream enough to get everybody's attention. So go through, take these guys out. Not going to bother with up there. We already have enough souls. I just wanted to make sure that we had enough to get... Where'd you come from? Alrighty, get this guy down again. There we go, hell out of here before the fire comes. Oh, that's second energy. There's that gone. There's a lot gone. Alright, so switch to your bow. And, yeah, just in case you guys don't know, if you go to equipment, you can select any empty slot. You can equip whatever you want in here as long as you get the stats for it. So as you can see, the bottom part of the corner, I need 9 strength and 14 dexterity. So I'm clear for that. Try to get him to breathe down here really quick. Get rid of these guys. Come on, come see me. Alright. You see me? You see me. And those guys are dead. You guys can always use this area as a soul farming area for the very beginning. There's really no harm in that, especially where you can just get free souls for the dragon killing everything. Anyway, hit right on the D-pad, hit triangle to use, and then hit L1 to be able to aim in. And realistically, and then hold R1 to aim. That's with the top arrows. So as you see, I have 2 different arrows equipped. And if you just see my, in the bottom left-hand corner, I went from 12 down to 11. I believe those are the feather arrows, and then the 99 is the arrows that we just bought. So the general area, yes, if you can hit him in the head every time, then go for it. It'll make the process a lot quicker. But as long as you're aiming for about the neck region, then you can sit here and you can hit him consistently every time. And that's what's going to make this take the least amount of time, is consistently being able to hit him. If you're not consistently hitting him, then the amount of damage that needs to be done, I mean, if this is your second, third, fourth, fifth time through, then yeah, you've got stats, you've got ammo, you've got arrows that are just going to make this process a whole hell of a lot easier. And the closer you hit to his head, the more damage you're going to do. So yeah, you can aim for here, and yeah, I got lucky because he came up. And if you wait, then yeah, you can try to hit him there. But like I said, it's the 29 damage, and it's just not worth trying to waste your ammo doing very little damage. Because if you go and have to restock on ammo, then you're going to reset the bonfire, which means that you're going to sit there and reset his health. So aim for the chest, lower neck, get at least the 33 to 40 damage. If you can time it right, then when he does that swing by, you can nail him right in the head, and he'll hit for about 40 to 47, depending on what, how close you are, and you know what kind of arrows you're using. So we'll get a little bit closer, see if we can do a little bit more damage. There we go. The closer you are, obviously, the more damage you'll do. As you see, I went to go reach for arrows, and I didn't have any more there, so we're going to switch to the other ones, which is just going to be your L2. And we're doing much better damage now that we moved a little bit closer. Yeah, for the shits and giggles, we're going to try to move a little bit closer. We're going to aim for right there. Let's see if we can hit him right there. Alright, so it's 34. 34 on the consistent, it's not bad. And are we going to get hit? Nope, not hit by the fire. Okay, so this spot, so right here, just hovering just above, seems to be just okay enough to that way you can actually make sure that you can get quite a bit of damage in and not have to worry about getting hit by the fire. And now he's moving again. And like I said, don't do what I just did. Don't try to follow him. You'll end up wasting so many arrows. Because realistically, you have to be able to get him down to almost dead. You will not kill him. You're going to sit there and you're going to get his health almost depleted. And by doing that, he's just going to leave. He's not going to stay here. It's not like he's a mini boss or anything like that. So don't think that this is going to be your first really big cool kill. And like I said, this is really just a very simple, time-consuming process. And your first playthrough, there will be quite a few of those. Where you're going to have to sit in soul farm. You're going to have to sit and, you know, either if you need embers and stuff like that. Like, yes, there are some embers that you can buy in order to be able to play with your friends, but sometimes you'll just have to leave your summon sign in front of a boss room and just sit there and grind a boss in order to get souls and in order to get the embers that you need to be able to do the stuff that you actually want to do. But overall, like I said, this game is very, very rewarding. I am really hoping that I'm going to do this. Alright, we're going to do one of these. More damage? We're going to sit here, and we're going to use our blue bar up. Now, what I'm doing here is, if you hold down L2, it puts your character into, again, a stance. This is a melee stance versus, you know, casting. So what this does is this pretty much overexerts the bow to be able to overdraw, to be able to do more damage. So what we're going to do is we're going to aim right at him. Now, you don't have to release. The arrow will release for itself. So you have to make sure that as you're doing this, you're actually going to hit, or else that will happen. There's no way to control when you release. It's a set time. And actually, by doing this, I think we're going to actually be okay. We're going to use up the last little bit of our casting ability. And we're going to try to get a couple of headshots in. And we are almost there. We're going to let our stamina regen. Get a couple more of these pot shots in. Sorry, one sec, guys. Alright, so I think this is our last shot like that. Yep, there it is. Okay, so we do not have any more of our special shots left, so we're just going to try... There he goes. So like I said, he's got probably about 1/8 of his health left. He's all done. So we're going to unequip our bow. He flies away. You got a Titanite shard. And now we can come up here. We can collect our large soul. And sometimes these guys will have a couple of items. This is an actual item, club. This is an actual item, ember. Sometimes these guys will drop some things. And this, in my opinion, is one of the better weapons in the game, and if you can get your strength up to be able to use it, it'll take you pretty far. And you can upgrade it and enchant it, and you can really make it your own weapon. There are hey Jake, what's up? There are quite a few different ways that you can go with the Claymore. But as you can see, we need 16 strength. We're almost there. We only need 1 strength. So actually, what I'm going to do is, before we go anywhere further, I'm going to open up this door. And we're going to come down in here. And this is where you're going to meet the first very interesting type of enemy. I don't remember them being in Dark Souls 1. And in Dark Souls 2, there were just a lot of trap chests. And we're going to open up this. And now what it is instead of having to go deal with all those guys, you can literally just come right up through here. There's a lot of shortcuts in Dark Souls that you have to open up. Oh, God. My stamina dropped way down. Gotta get rid of that guy. Okay, there we go. He's gone. Alright. So, I have Estus. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to come right down here. Now, you would come over here and you would think that this is a regular treasure chest, but what I'm going to show you is, if you look at the discoloration of the chest and the way that the chain is laid out, you can know that this is what is called a mimic. If I were to just open up this chest right now, then I would literally actually probably be absolutely killed at my current state. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit him with a heavy. And there is his ugly, ugly face. Now we're going to lock on, and we are going to... Ah, shit. And, yep, there it is. Gone. So as you can see, it's a very, very... Oh, God, he just keeps going. Yeah, just keeps going. Anyway, so, yeah, that's a mimic. Mimics are not fun. And actually, before I forget, we're going to open this up. That way... this can be a little bit better. A little bit cleaner. Alright, so... gotta run back again. Really quick, grab those souls. The only reason I am trying to get him is that, again, just like the Claymore, there is another weapon in there that is really good to have early game. Especially where it doesn't have a lot of stat requirements to use. But it has the dark element enchanted into it. And a lot of things early game, actually I don't think anything really early game has any kind of armor, any kind of spells, anything to protect it from dark. There are things that have fire resistance and poison resistance and stuff like that, but when it comes to dark, there's nothing. So where your physical damage may not be doing a lot, the fact that you get that damage bonus coming from dark helps out a lot. And it's actually it's deep, or what do you want to call it. It's an abyss attack, but it's still a dark element versus, you know, holy or fire. So what's up, Jake? How have you been? Alright, we're gonna slip in here. Now, the only thing you have to remember is, now that the dragon is gone, you don't have anything to get rid of the guys that are up here. So you got to be careful. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come back and take care of this Great Axe guy. Because if you don't take care of him, he's the one that can build up quite a bit of damage into you very quickly. And he's another one. If you can get around and get that backstab, you're going to want to get that backstab. Just get rid of him as quickly as possible. Everything else, not really all that hard to fight. I completely messed that up. Alright, it's going to be you first. That's fine. And I like to try to draw things into a narrow path. That's just my personal fighting style. As you play through the game, you're going to have to develop your own. There is no right or wrong way to fight any particular type of enemy. Except for, obviously, if you're fighting a fire-resistant enemy, don't go and no, not bad. It's been pretty okay. Had a little bit of a rough morning with the kids getting up, but it's always something with them because kids are kids, you know what I mean? And alright, we're going to grab this, and again, activate him. We're going to get further away this time, so we can try to get him on his regular attack cycle. He'll do... what the hell? I have never... oh my gosh, I have never had that much trouble. And now he's just going to eat me, and my body's going to disappear. That is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. As you can see, mimics can be a bit of a problem early game. Just because when they don't behave the way they're supposed to, it makes it even harder. He was supposed to come off from the wall and go into his normal attack cycle, which is he throws a lot of these really weird kicks, and he'll do these, you know, somersaults and spinning around and all this other kind of crap. And it's really annoying. But what he's doing is he's just hugging that wall, and I don't know why. There's no reason for him to be hugging that wall. Severely, severely annoying. But yeah, Jake, I want to let you know that I really did enjoy your stream last night. I only got to see a little bit, but I know that Serena absolutely loved watching your stream because she absolutely loves games like that. I don't know if you've ever played it, but it's a game called Child of Light. And if you like games with atmosphere and a good story, it's definitely not one that you could go through as quickly as you did the little... what is it? I almost said Little Shop of Horrors, but the one that you did last night. I don't know if you could do it in the time that you did Resident Evil, but if you want to look at a good game that's got a good story with a lot of scenery and a good story behind it, I probably just said that twice, then look up Child of Light. I'm going to say it's only like 10 or 12 bucks on PSN. But it's a turn-based game, and it's based off of a story rhyme, and we fell in love with the game as soon as we played it. We played it through together, and we're planning on playing it through together again on stream, just because it is that great of a game. And I know that Seth said that he had played it. Alright, now that all those guys are gone again, hey guys, thanks for joining up on the stream. Alright, this time I'm not gonna die. Just not. Just not going to die. Okay, we're gonna hit you. Not the wall. We're gonna hit you. Hit you again. And then we're gonna come way the hell over here. Okay, you do that. Okay, there we go. There's his moveset. So now what he's going to start doing is he's going to start doing a lot of those slaps like that. He's going to start doing a lot of kicks. And that right there is the absolute worst thing that he can do, because it will absolutely wreck your stamina, especially this early in the game. And you don't want to get hit by the hard kick, and you don't want to get hit by that. Those two things will absolutely destroy your character early game. Now again, why are we taking the time to do this is because we want the weapon that he's got in his belly. And we're going to try to get up here, and we're going to get away, and roll. Whew! Trying to not let him jump on us, because that would be very bad. God, it's so weird being so weak. The other character that I have literally probably would have done this in 2 hits. If that. What I'm just trying not to let happen is him to turn around and consume me again. Because I'm not down for that. There we go. Get some more hits in. Don't get greedy with this guy. Wait for an opening. There we go. That was what was supposed to happen. Okay. And there it is. The Deep Battle Axe. So now we're going to go in here. We should have the stats for it. 12 and 8. Absolutely. And there she is. Now, you won't be able to see any of the element effect on it, but as you're playing through, you'll be able to see the actual damage being done. 1 second. Alright. Continuing in, let's see. Remember that this guy is back awake now. Oh, no. There we go, dead. Oh, these guys are so annoying early game. Lothric Knights. Get him. Oh shit, he saw me! Drink. Get the hit. Yes! Gone. Okay. These guys are farmable for their weapons and stuff like that. So absolutely, if you get a chance, take the time to farm on them if you want. If you did start with the fire gem as your ritual gift or burial gift, it's great to they're weak against fire, so it's great to use that. And again, if you can't, always rely on your backstab. Now, got him down, and oh, sorry guys, actually somewhat popular this morning. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Jake, thanks for adding me to your host list. That actually means quite a lot to me, bud. Alright, there's that. Okay. Let's grab this right here. This right here is a firebomb. Just be careful not to fall down. And then we're going to come right up here. And lo and behold, yay, bonfire! Save it. Squat it. And then we're going to, before we leave, come right over here. And grab this right here. Titanite shard. Alright, so now, again, if you have the required stats to do it, would be an absolutely great idea to travel back to Firelink Shrine and to go ahead and either upgrade your stats to make sure that you can use either the Deep Battle Axe or the Zweihander, or is it the Zweihander that we just got? The Claymore. Okay, so for us right now, the Claymore, we need 1 strength. So we're going to make sure that we put that up. But you know what? We're going to put, we're going to put both into strength right now that we can do. Normally I would wait a little bit longer to be able to have more souls to put into it. But where I'm trying to show you guys the best way to build up, we're going to do that. Okay, we don't need our bow right now, so we're going to put that away. We don't need saner arrows, and we don't need the bolts on us. So that just can all come off. Have we found any more rings? No. Alright, so right now we're going to look at, so what are we gaining, what are we losing? So if we go from the Deep Battle Axe up to the Claymore, you're getting a boost of about 40 damage plus an additional 22. So you're converting to pretty much pure physical damage versus right here you're looking at, you've got 96 damage, but you also have 96 dark damage. So actually right now, unless we can get, actually, let's see if we have enough to upgrade the Deep Battle Axe. The Deep Battle Axe can be your best friend for a great amount of time in this game. Let's see. Oh, we can upgrade it. So right now, if we do that, we're actually going to 106, 106, and 106. So yeah, we'll still beat the Claymore. Those elemental buffs can actually really change the difference between, you know, having a standard weapon and not, because right now it'll absolutely beat it out every single time. Alright, and plus again, like I said, most things right now have 0 dark defense, so you'll be able to tear it right through them. So Jake, what do you think of this so far? Is it making you feel less nervous about trying to dive back in? Alright, so now that we're back here, you're just going to come back underneath. And try not to get both of these guys on you at the same time. If you do, it can become messy. Anything can become very messy very quick in Dark Souls. Alright, so he did not aggro on us. So we come down here. If you have a fire weapon, this is where you're going to want to be extremely careful. All of these barrels here are filled with either, yeah, it's oil. So if you hit them, or you throw a firebomb, or you use anything that has any kind of fire element in it at all, you will set them off. You can use that to your strategy, but you can also have a very hard time with that, especially if your weapon has fire on it and you're trying to swing around. Wow, lock on. Thank you. Good grief. It would not lock on. Halberds are shitty. Friggin' hate halberds. Get that backstab. There we go. Take a quick drink. There we go. Now, I'm coming down here to show you guys something really quick. Run past these barrels, otherwise this guy will throw a firebomb. And it's better for him to hit you than to be able to get it into the room. Because if he gets it into the room, then it's just going to be a bad day for everybody. Because that whole room is filled with oil drums. So there's only 2 quick guys to kill down here. This is the Mail Breaker. If you're building a Dex character, it's a good starter weapon, or a good, just a good rounded, a well-rounded weapon to use for Dex builds. This is a merchant that we will want to come back once we get the key to be able to open this. So I just wanted to be able to show you guys that way when I make reference to it, you'll be able to know what I'm talking about. All right, so now we're gonna head back up. And now that we know that we're looking for a key, and the key is actually not that far away, so it's not like we're going too far. Grab this, get some throwing knives. How many? Okay, we got 12. Alright, up here. Do you have enough? Should I reset it? I have 1 Estus. No, we'll try. Again, okay, now over here, it's going to be a quick item to grab. Another soul item. And those are great. I try to hold on to my soul items for quite some time. I don't just use them right away. Because one, again, you got to be careful when it comes to how many souls you actually have on you. Alright, even though all that just happened, we are going to go back and heal. Because I do not feel safe. And you know what? There's no such thing as going back to your bonfire too many times. Just go. If you really think that you need to go back and do it, then just go back and do it. In a Souls game, again, like I said, your souls are everything. And if you die with those souls, then it's so shitty. And then if you die again without actually getting back to those souls, they're gone forever. So I generally will not use soul items unless I know I'm going to Firelink Shrine, like right then. Like either A, at the bonfire, or B, at Firelink Shrine itself. And if you want to err on the side of absolute caution, just only use them in Firelink Shrine. That way you know you won't get invaded or anything else like that. Like right now, I'm trying to keep myself unembered for right now, at least until we get to the boss room, just so that way I can be able to show you guys a better time through this. Alright, and we're going to do a drop attack on you. Alright. Now, up here, again, you can either do it the easy way, which would be killing... Let's see, can I lock onto him? Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to get some free souls. That guy's going to stand right up, and he is going to transform into something very similar, like the boss that we fought before. Now, these guys do not like fire. If you hit them with fire, they freak out. And then you've got to get in quick. Try to keep your shield up and try not to get hit by that. That attack will absolutely drain you of your stamina super fast. And again, hit him with the fire. And stay away from him. Oh jeez, he definitely almost went through that roof. Keep your shield up. And once he's done with the burning effect, hit him again, and we're going to finish him. There he goes. Now, if you do that, if you kill those, you will get not only a Titanite shard, but you will also get an ember. Now, carefully come over the rooftop here and come around the corner. And if you look carefully, as long as we didn't do it, see the little shiny blue thing right there? You can lock onto it. That is a crystal lizard. These things hold very rare resources used to upgrade weapons. Now, you want to try to kill him as quickly as possible. And if you do, you get like that. So they give you different kinds of gems that you can use to infuse into your weapons to make your weapons even stronger, or into different kinds of weapons. Now, if you have a weapon that is just really good in physical damage, raw is the way that you want to upgrade it. Raw is literally just as much physical power as it can be in. So the other thing that is, like, if you have boss weapons, which we'll get into boss weapons because that's just an entirely different kind of weapon versus just your regular run-of-the-mill weapons that you find or that you can get off of enemies. Boss weapons are upgraded a completely different way. I mean, they're upgraded the same way, you just can't, like, infuse them or anything. They already have their own special properties. Alright, so once you... I just cleared out those guys because I don't like them coming back on me. We're going to come up here, get rid of him, and then we're going to get rid of this guy. And then if you come back down here and roll through here, there's a guy right here. And just get rid of him. And then grab the item right here. The Undead Hunter Charm. I'm trying to remember exactly what that does. This is prevent okay, so if you are fighting against an NPC or an invader, then you're gonna want to try to use that, because what it is that if you can get a good amount of damage in before they're able to heal, and you're making it so they can't heal, the odds are ever in your favor. All right, this guy will like to shield bash you a lot, so I just like to try to get around and get that backhand. And we're going to two-hand, and we're going to get through his shield like that really quick. And always just kind of wait, because sometimes they drop stuff, and their armor is nice. It's a little on the heavier side, but it's nice to have pretty early on. There's a lot of cool little tips and tricks you can do. If you use the rusted coin or gold coins, depending on what what playthrough you're on, you'll get a better chance of getting things to drop. Alright, so we're going to get rid of this guy just because he's a pain in the ass. Roll through this stuff, and you get the broadsword. Now, I want to say there's a character that starts with broadsword. Here's what we're going to do. We can go down those stairs, which will bring us down to that area. And this is what we're going to find out first. Estus Shard. What are they having of? They're swinging away. I think he sees me. Alright, we're actually come through this little path right here, because there's some stuff we're going to grab. Come down here, and by the way, hold circle to run if you want to, like if you need to. Gonna grab this, green moss. Green moss is something that, shit, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna do that later. Green moss is used to get your stamina back quicker. Astoria Straight Sword. It's a good weapon for those of you who like really fast weapons. You do need quite a bit of faith to use it in the beginning, but it is a very good weapon for those of you who like very fast, very quick weapons. It's it's almost the same speed as someone who would be using like a dex build using daggers and stuff like that. It's a good weapon. I have to say, my friend Samus literally used that weapon, I want to say, for literally until endgame. Until we got into the DLCs, he was sitting there using the Artoria Straight Sword. I want to say he used that until he found the Sun Sword. Or the Sunlight Straight Sword, whatever it's called. Can I shoot through that? I can! Hit you in the back of the head. Oh, you ran away. Where are you planning on going? Alright, you keep going that way. Alright, so kind of try to check out what's going on, because I'm pretty sure that dog knows that we're here. That right there, that's an Estus Shard. That's what we're trying to get. We're just trying to make sure that we do not get fucked over in this area, because it is so easy to get so fucked so quickly. Nope. Oh, jeez. Come on. Shit. Shit. Come on. Stamina regen. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. There it is. Nope. There was just no way to get out of that. And I just dropped down at such the wrong time. So anyway, guys, I'm going to pause kind of for a second just to be able to say, you know, thank you guys for coming to the stream. Really enjoy the fact that you guys are here. I'm really hoping that you guys are enjoying the gameplay. I really do enjoy doing this. I mean, it is one of my all-time favorite games, and I really do enjoy being able to teach people about this game. I loved bringing my friend Samus through this game and teaching him how to have fun with it, and he is absolutely addicted to it now. And same goes for Dark Souls 2. I mean, Dark Souls is one of those games that, yes, it is such an intimidating game to play through and learn how to do all the mechanics, but once you do, it is such a rewarding game to be able to play through and enjoy with your friends. And you know what? You're all going to want to jump off a cliff and kill yourself at times, because it just absolutely will hurt your soul. But there are times where this game, once you get your character to be the way that you want him to be, it is just such a rich payoff. When you see yourself finally being able to beat that boss that you couldn't get past, or being able to get the armor set or the weapon set that you really, 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 really wanted, it's such a payoff. It's almost like Pokemon back in the day when you were able to sit there and play and train your Pokemon, and then finally you're able to beat that gym leader. You finally evolve the Pokemon into the Pokemon you wanted. Like, it is just the same kind of payoff, at least in my eyes. And get that backstab. Two-hand by hitting triangle. And if you just keep going into him with heavy, he will go to attack you. But your second heavy should absolutely get to him before he's able to wind up and hit you. And doing that two-handed, it's a risk, but you hit so much harder. You will every single time. All right, so get rid of that dog. I keep reaching for the wrong arrows. As long as I'm only aggroing you. That's fine. Goodbye. I keep grabbing the wrong arrows. Love watching them get all defensive. Alright, yes. Alright, you're coming. I don't know anybody in California. Like, you saw me, though. I'm probably going to hit the... Yeah. By the way, constant game logic in this game. You can't shoot through an empty slot in the stairs. Even though you absolutely should be able to. Oh, God, that great axe. And heavy for the finish. And come on up, contestant number 2. And, oof. Backstab. Backstab. And finish with a heavy. Alright. Now you're free to come down here. And we're going to back this up just so we can get back to our souls. We're going to get those. We're going to let him swing. And we're going to get behind. And finish him off. And finish him off with a heavy. Now the great thing is when you are in that backstab animation, you won't take any damage until the end of it. Alright, we're gonna come on. Oh, we got our souls back and we got the Estus shard. Oh my goodness. I should have taken him down. That's what I should have. There's a lot of things in Dark Souls that are literally going to make you say, hey, I should have done that. And you're going to look at yourself and you go, self, you're absolutely right. You should have done that. Anyway, so I know that we just found the Estus Shard. That is used to upgrade your Estus Flask. And it will make it so that way you can have more. Right? Am I saying that right? Because what is it that Estus Shards make so you can have more? I know, right now it's bad. Right now I'm getting Dark Souls 2 and 3 mixed up. Estus Shards make it so you can have more. Oh shit, he changed. He changed. There really is no point in fighting him a second time. He's not worth any more souls. He's just a pain in the ass. Wow, you actually got me. That's annoying. If you rush in this game early on, you will regret it. There we go. Oh, what did he drop? Oh, there you go. Lothric Knight Great Shield. Like I said, you farm enemies long enough and you get it. Need 36 strength to be able to hold it. So that's going to be a later shield. The reason we're going back into this area, one, to get our souls, and two, the key that I was telling you guys about for the for that merchant that's locked up, it's in this area. I stop grabbing those. Alright, and hit you. And hit you. Can you stop? Can I hit you in the face? Aha, I hit you in the face. Alright, change that. I'm so trying to, but I highly doubt I can. No, I don't think I can. Can I line myself up just right? No. I don't use firebombs, so literally I don't even care that I'm doing this, but if I can hit that dog. Ready? Oh, no. By the way, dogs hate fire. They absolutely hate fire. Love how they're freaking out over nothing. Alright, so we're going to do this smart, because I'm being a dick right now. There are certain enemies that when you hit them with certain elements, they will absolutely freak out. You would think that all of these guys would not like fire so much, kind of Frankenstein rules. But dogs, the undead dogs, absolutely hate fire. And if you hit them with it, it will completely immobilize them. It will, it'll make it so that way they go into this kind of burning animation, and it'll give you quite some time to either get recuperated, let some stamina regenerate, or to be able to at least get them off your back. And smack, there we go. And again, switch to, and now we're going to go down. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our souls. Whenever you go back to an area, you always get your souls first. Always. If you don't, you will regret it. Anyway, so that soul item right there, that is the key that we need. And do we have enough stamina? We're gonna do it. There we go. Wanted to make sure we had enough stamina to be able to hit both. Alright. Hold on one second, guys. Alright. Jeez. Like I said, actually a little popular today. Alright, so that cell key will allow us to go all the way back and unlock him. And we're going to want to... We're going to open up the other shortcut before we go back to him. So come out here. And there's really nothing out here. Now, there's a couple of different ways to do this. You can absolutely switch to your bow, zoom in, and get some pot shots into him. This guy is a bit annoying, only because of the attacks that he can do. They're horrible, especially early game. Now, a lot of these enemies you will absolutely be able to deal with on a much better scale as you go through the game. Just a lot of these enemies are just very, very annoying to deal with at the beginning of the game. Alright, so we're going to zoom in again, and boom. And again, boom. And one more? Nope. No, but I'm definitely a bit of a bow whore at the very beginning of the game. Not even going to lie. Hey guys, thanks for joining up on the stream. Means a lot. Alright, we're going to get a couple more into him, and then we'll actually go down and fight him. Alright, so there's that. Switch back to our weapon. Two-hand? Can we get a two-handed on him? Would that be wise? I don't think it would be wise. The reason I do that in the beginning is just to make sure that you're not wasting Estus Flask, that you're not taking a chance of dying, because yes, you're going to die a lot in this game, but I'm trying to show you how to stay alive and be able to enjoy the game realistically for most of what it's worth. Because again, who wants to sit there and die over and over and over and over and over again? I think he is... Okay, we were able to get him. That two-handed, like I said, huge difference. He is a enemy that will respawn, so he's not a... There are some big enemies that if you get in and just get it done, they'll be gone. But he is not one of those enemies. Alright, so now come over here. And that guy's going to distract you because this guy's hiding around the corner. Now come up and get this guy. I will show you guys visually the next item. I'm not personally going to go for it because, well, no, I guess I could. Alright, so you've got this right here. And then over there, what you're going to do is you're going to come back here. And you're going to hold circle to jump. Hold circle to run. And nope, then sometimes that happens. Okay, so no, I'm not going to waste any more health. What it is over there, it's called a Ring of Sacrifice. What it is it pretty much gives you a freebie of not suffering any of the consequences from dying as far as it is of losing souls. I don't use it often. I mean, if I had, 90,000 souls, or, in the game playthrough I'm going through right now, it's very easy to acquire, like, 50 million and above. So, yeah, if you're going to do that and then you're going to go into a boss fight, then, yeah, I guess you could. I don't know. I don't, if you're prepping up the right way, and you're leveling up the right way, then it's just, there really should never really be a reason to use it. But if you want to get it, go for it. All you gotta do is run and jump. Be careful, because again, anytime that you don't make it, you will take quite a bit of fall damage. And what we've done now, going up this elevator and opening this door, is we have now gotten back to the original start area. So now what it is we've made a full loop through the area. So now if we want to heal up, level up, everything else like that, we can, and we can go right to a bonfire. And we'll be able to go from the start area right down to the boss without having to go all the way back through all of that. So that's actually what we're going to do. We're going to run through all of this. And we're going to come right over here. And we might have enough time to activate it. If enemies are too close to you, then you will not be able to activate the bonfire. And boom, there we are. No, alright, so what we're going to do now, and now all we have to do, and again, yes, everything is respawned. But what we're going to do is we're going to come right over here, drop off this side, and if you're quick enough, all you got to do I totally did that by accident. So if you do that, you can just do that. Did he survive? No, he did not. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to get you guys to the first boss, and then we'll call it for this part of the stream, and then we'll switch over to some other stuff. And then we'll see what time that brings us to. Alright, so off of here. If you fight that guy again, you will aggro all the other guys. I want to say this is green moss. Yeah, it is. Do they all chase? No, I think it's only after you kill him that they'll aggro. Oh. Alright, get rid of him. Now, I'm going to show you guys another reason that it is, I guess, in good interest to be embered. Yes, you have a danger of being invaded, but you also have a huge chance of being assisted. Now, I've activated that. Now, if you see, we never would have seen this right here. What we're going to do is we're going to summon Lion Knight Albert. Lion Knight Albert is an NPC that will assist us while the boss has not been defeated. Now, once we go down through that, that will activate the boss. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to get rid of these Lothric Knights. And Lion will absolutely help with that. And I suggest taking advantage of having Lionheart here. Oh wow, we're getting... All we need is helm, boots, and chest. That's awesome. I'm not 100% sure if he will disappear if I go in here. I'll actually be kind of sad. No? Are you good? You're just gonna get stuck there? Okay, cool. Sometimes they'll disappear. We're just gonna kind of go through what she's saying. Just because we need that in order to get into the next area. Alright, so we're gonna go back. And actually, we just saw another symbol right there, I want to say. No, somebody isn't. If you see symbols here, there will be a boss battle in here later, so that's probably what those are for. So if you do it and you walk down the other way, people may not stay. They may try to leave. Red eye enemies, like this guy right here, just means that they're harder. But again, like I said, take advantage of the fact that that lion is here and absolutely get in and get some work done. It's some quick souls, some easy souls, and it's just nice having him there. Because you're able to get a couple of quick items. Oh, there you go. Even just like that. Dude, he's a good luck charm. Oh my goodness. Good grief. Okay. Again, come down here, put Lion to good work. Ooh, we're gonna get hit. Lion, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, Lion, do something! Thank you. Alright. Grab this. It's a halberd hammer. Oh, look at that. We got a lot of Lothric stuff very, very quickly. That is actually really cool. The other cool thing about being embered is that you will have a ton more health. Alright. So that... I'm going to come down here, and you know what? I want this guy. I don't know anybody in Rhode Island. Alright. Are you fucking kidding me? fuck out of here. And it looks like we are successfully able to get that phantom. Yes. That would hurt so much. Alright, so there he is. I'm gonna say hi. God, he's hideous. Alright, so we're gonna run in here. And as you can see, there's no boss, but what's gonna happen as soon as we get over here to this gate, the boss fight's gonna start, and then your phantoms will be able to join you. But they will not be able to enjoy and be able to join you until the fight actually starts. Hey guys, thanks for joining up on the stream. And this is our first boss. Now the strategy with him is to get as close as you can with him and stay underneath his belly. Either hit him in the belly or hit him in the butt. If you do that, you will stay clear of most of the frost damage he can do. Now again, like I said before, because you've got that night shield will protect you for quite a bit of the damage that is done, but he can cause frostbite. Frostbite will absolutely fuck up your shit. As you can see, that's what that bar is building up underneath. I wish that lion would go heal himself. Oh, that went all the way through. Alright, so I'm going to heal really quick. And again, we're going to get as close as I can. There we go, up underneath, spank that booty. Alright, so he's now in his second phase, which again ups his moveset. So now he's got a blast chill attack, which will be this right here. You're going to want to stay pretty far away from that because that can cause quite a bit of damage. And he will also have the charge attack that you saw him doing before. Once he's done with his ice breath, you're going to again get up underneath and just keep hitting them. If you can get the heavies in, absolutely get it in. And just like that, it is done. Now, once it's all done, say goodbye to your phantoms, and now you've got yourself your first boss soul. And the gate will open. And like I said before, like either in the boss room itself or near the boss room, you will get a bonfire. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna save by squatting down, re-up everything, and I'll show you guys into the next area, and then you guys will get to see the transition. Now, killing a boss will absolutely get you quite a decent amount of souls. If you look down now, we're at 10k. Now, from here, you can realistically see pretty much the entire game. The only thing... let's see, what can't you see? Down here, this is a swamp area that we will be getting to. Let's see. That is where we're going over there, to where that church is and all that stuff. Over there, that is... That's not Ithriel, is it? No, there's no way. No, oh no, I think Ithriel's way over there. But yeah, this is Dark Souls. It's so pretty. I absolutely love it. Alrighty, guys. That is going to conclude it for today. Thank you for joining up on the stream, and I will talk to you guys